Hello, my dears. It's Palm Sunday, so we're here. We're, as a nation, facing down, well, for sure, one of the worst weeks in living memory, perhaps one of the worst weeks this country will have had in decades in terms of a death toll, and we will do it the same week that we watch Jesus suffer. And the thing that's really been teaching me is the way that suffering exposes the way that we missed what was important the whole time. So the people who suffer right now are the people who give the most and sacrifice, those on the front lines of suffering. It's people in homeless shelters, it's the elderly in residential care, it's people with mental fragility, physical fragility. The rest of the time, we just pretend that this is an egalitarian, magical, moral economy until we know it's not. And Palm Sunday, we're just we see this awful, beautiful inversion. The minute Jesus gets to Jerusalem, and in this little makeshift celebration, people cut down the leaves of palm trees and they wave it and they put it in front of the donkey, and they're celebrating him. And then they're celebrating his entrance into the place where they will kill him. And Christians will remember that inversion, oh, you thought you knew, you thought you were celebrating what was beautiful, but it turns out that that was a lie. And we'll remember that by taking those same leaves and burning them to a crisp, and we'll start Lent again next year with the burnt ashes of those palm leaves marked on our foreheads to remind ourselves we don't know the difference between what sparkles and what is mud. So this week, things that I will be looking for when I think about Easter, I will be thinking about how I don't know what is beautiful until suffering like this shows me all of our weakness and reminds me that that the inversion will always be confusing. We don't know until we're shown who we failed to love. So that we reach out to each other and we know that Jesus' example shows us we were always weak and we always needed to be shown what to love and who to love. Okay, have a beautiful, terrible day, guys.